What is going on YouTube?
Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
We're in the boat.
on the boat. It feels so good to be on the boat.
It does. No ice augers, not 5,000 pounds of gear to load up in the truck.
Right.
Just put some poles and some bait and electronics and off you go. Man, I love it.
Yeah. You can cover a lot of water a lot quicker.
I mean, it's fitting though that you're watching the first open water video. And I have an ice rod in my hand still. So
Yeah, imagine that.
That's nothing new. But hey, if it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's what's great about this 42-inch rod is it's a multi-purpose rod. All year round.
Yeah.
That way when you're trying to make an excuse to get your wife to let you spend, you know, $100+ on a rod, you say, well, I don't have to use it just for ice. I can use it all the time. So it's, you know, it's a multi-use rod.
There we go.
First, well, not the first fish.
Not the first fish. We
first
didn't
fish
get that
on
one
camera.
on camera.
Well, hey, another decent one.
Oh yeah.
That one's cleanable.
He will eat.
Well, they're all cleanable, but
yeah, they are.
They are.
But we're more selective now because
we have to be.
We have a limit.
We have to be, but like I was saying, it's okay. I mean, we got 90 fish to take home out of this boat, and you know, you get your family on the boat, you can still take home an average of 100, 120 fish. I don't think that's a terrible day.
Yeah,
no other game fish can you keep as many, so why not keep doing it? There we go.
Right.
There we go. I don't think this one's big enough. This is one of those small guys.
Oh, he's a little one.
Small fry. But we're catching fish.
Right.
Already. That didn't take long.
No.
We did a lot of driving around this morning. We didn't film that, but
yeah.
Probably drove around for when we just kind of covered the whole lake, cruising around, looking and seeing where the fish are, what schools are where, and once we finally decided where we seen the most, here we are fishing them. Another thing about the boat versus ice is you can sure cover a lot of ground with all today's technology, and cover a lot of ground and find where the best areas are of the fish, and then you go get them. You don't have to mess around searching, looking, drilling holes and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's
Use your electronics. Go look for the fish before you start fishing.
Correct.
That's the key to success.
That is correct.
Boy, he's hot to trot. Come on. I missed him.
It happens. It happens all the time. Even open water, it's even worse though with the smaller ones in the long rod. Even tougher to feel or see that bite because they bite the same. They don't just take it out of your hand.
Right.
And they're pretty. I mean, they're more active than I anticipated them to be with the water temps. But we were joking on the way out here. We're like, the water temps probably the coldest temps we've had.
Yeah.
And they really were.
Yeah.
They really were.
They're cold. There was some skim ice on the lake this morning.
It was like 32 degrees. Crazy. We didn't have 32 degrees much of the winter.
No.
But it's warming up now. The sun's coming up.
Oh yeah. Feeling a lot better. I'm wishing I would have put my bibs on though.
Yeah, and my hands are getting chilly.
I was anticipating it to warm up a lot quicker.
We should have brought the old ice fishing heater in the boat just to keep the hands warm.
Right.
Wouldn't have been a terrible idea.
But. No, my right hand from putting the live well plug in is rather chilly.
And we got through the basics this morning. We're floating, so that's good.
Yeah, we remembered everything.
We don't have any water coming in the boat, so that's good. Just fish, so that's, we're past those steps. Everything on the boat is working properly for the most part, so that's good. She fired right up, which, I mean, 4 strokes, you don't really have too much to worry about. But
yep, good old Mercury.
Once I fire up the old Johnson, that baby will be smoking and purring, but she'll take a little bit in the cold weather to get her rolling.
Which, if you guys are on the fence about a boat, make sure you get into Algona Marine. I know they got some pretty good deals going on. They've changed a few things on this model, the Adventure, for the better. They got rid of the bubble dash so you can fit bigger graphs up there. So just little things to change that accommodates us fishermen. So don't forget to get into Algona Marine and Sport and get yourself a new boat this year.
Yep, or used one. They got nice used
Yep.
models as well.
Yep.
Any accessories you might need, electronics, everything like that, trolling motor, upgrading that stuff. It's always a good idea. You know, you may not need a new boat, but maybe you want a fancy trolling motor, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even if you don't need a boat, if you want to upgrade any of your graphs and stuff like that, and if you don't want to do the hassle of rigging them up on your boat, give them a call. They'll get you set up. The guys there do a good job at it.
Yes, they do. And you get pretty good deals as well.
Oh,
Hit them
yeah.
up and check them out. I'm sure that they'll be out in their boats as well.
Yep.
One advantage of that job is, you know, you got to test all the stuff you install, or you got to test out some of the new boats. So, you know,
Right.
you got to learn the electronics.
Oh yeah. Come on, buddy. I don't know which one's gonna bite, but there's one better mark down there.
I saw. I got
We'll see which one gets it first. I'm guessing
Probably-
the small,
probably-
scrappy one's gonna
probably
probably.
the little guy beat him to it, I think. Yeah, he did. He did. We got Ryder in the front of the boat. He didn't say hi yet, but he's up there too. We brought him along just for the 30 extra fish. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh gosh.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Are you though?
What? No. No, really not, because it is nice. It is nice because we did find out that if you are out of state in Minnesota and you only get a license for yourself and you take your kids, that you can only catch one limit. So remember that. If you're out of state, you want to get the family license, so the one for you and your wife and the whole family, so that way everybody can take a limit. Or if you do it the other way, then you have to get them, they can get their own license.
Right.
And then you both can take limits. And I don't know if Iowa's the same way for out of state, because obviously that's where we're from. So I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Maybe
I haven't
that's
looked
how,
up the out of state.
maybe that's how that works in all the states, or maybe that's just another one of those awesome Minnesota things that we have to learn. But
Yeah.
but that is one thing we learned talking with our local conservation officer. I was glad I had a good talk with him. Always nice when you got guys like that around that are willing to work with you and talk to you when you got questions and answer those things, because sometimes it can be confusing, and you know, you're not going to read every part of the regulations.
Yeah.
And things change, and there's different things that.
I was late to the show on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
There we go. There we got one that we
That's
can
a
eat.
better one. Yeah.
And we're counting. I think we got 3 in the box.
Yep, that makes number 4.
Oh, 4. Okay, 4 in the box. Yep. So we're getting there.
Oh, could this be 5?
Oh boy.
Nah, it feels a little small.
Oh, yep. Not quite.
Yep.
Ryder, you taking a nap up there? Nope, you're not.
He's going back.
Gonna warm my fingertips up.
It's a little chilly,
Yes. Yes.
especially when you're catching so many fish.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
Your
is
hands
you
get wet, they don't warm up. Oh man. Trying to get bait on the hook's a challenge.
ice on there. What? Your rod's icing up? No, it's not that cold, is it? Oh, wait, it is.
Oh, it is. The tip of my rod's been icing.
It sure is, but it's going to be a beautiful day. I think it's going to get up in the 50s and not much wind, so why not take advantage of it?
Oh yeah.
Midday, it'll be really warmed up, and obviously the fish's actions will probably change, and they're going to fire up even more than they already are. But they're pretty active right now. So we're fishing.
Yeah.
We're deep. We're fishing deep.
Yeah, I was gonna say that if you're coming out, they haven't gone to shallows yet.
No, but it won't be long before they do, and when they do, it's going to be, I would say the shore bite's going to be pretty easy pickings for a while, just seeing the amount of fish out here.
Oh, it's gonna be insane.
It'll be fun, so it'll be worth your time, and you know, bring everybody, keep catching them. Don't let the limit slow you down. Like I said, it's still the highest limited fish in the state of Minnesota as far as game fish and what you can keep. So, you know, you can take 30 of them home, or if you bring the whole family, you know, sky's the limit on how many family members you have. But don't have to be scared to come catching them.
Yep.
Because they're here, they're fun. And
oh, look at that.
Oh, a big old fat perch. There we go.
Oh, don't want to hit you in the face with my fishing rod. Figured I better put fishing in front of that.
Yeah.
But that's a nice perch, especially for this area.
It's not bad.
But guess what? He's gonna go back because we're keeping yellows because they taste just as good as these perch. I like catching the perch and I want to catch him when he's bigger. So I'm gonna send him back.
Yes, they do taste just as good as those perch. That's one thing that these yellow bass, as bad as people think they are, as far as the resource of eating, I mean, you've got a grocery store right here in your lake where you can just, it's almost like an unlimited resource because you're never
Right.
going to take too many of these fish. You're
No.
never going to hurt it. You know, the other fish, you can catch them for fun and put them back and take the yellows home and eat them. It's a great thing because, you know, we need our walleyes, we need our northern, we need everything in these lakes to keep eating the yellows. And we want to see our panfish growing up too. We want to see bigger crappies, bigger bluegills, all that. So that's great to come out here, and same thing we do all winter, you know, keep
Yep.
as many of the yellows as you can and let everything else go. That's what him and I do,
Yep.
what we've done for years over here, and it's worth it. I mean, just did a big fish fry at work yesterday with all yellow bass, and I didn't have one complaint, and I didn't have any fish left. So I
Yeah.
think we did good.
Yep.
They
That's for
fry
sure.
up so nice. They're perfect size for frying, and there's a lot of meat on these fish. You can go look at our Facebook page and see that picture of what the fillets look like. Those are all yellow bass fillets, and I know people talk about how small these yellows are, whatever they want to say, but just look at the meat there. Look at the meat in the picture. You know, maybe Aaron can show it on the side here, or whatever, when he's editing the videos if he wants to get crazy. But
Yeah, yeah.
he can.
We'll see how
show
much
you-
time I have.
show you there kind of what those yellow fillets, when they're all fried up, you know, how much is there, and it's a lot more than the guy thinks, and well worth your time, and they're easy to clean. I mean, I know we say it all the time because everyone's like, geez, it must be rough cleaning that many fish. Like, it's really not rough. It's pretty simple. That's why we do it. I mean, I wouldn't do it if it was complicated. I don't like stuff, you know, clean that many fish if it's a tough job, but they're not. They're easy to do,
Yep.
and then the fun of catching them all.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just an all around a lot of fun, and you know, if you want to go catch fish, these are your fish, because there isn't many times where they're not active and not biting,
Right.
and that's what makes it fun. You just got to find them. You know, there's tough parts of figuring out how to get them to bite, but as far as the resource and how many are here, they're here. There's a lot of them. So when you find them and figure out how to catch them, you're going to catch a bunch, and it's
Yep.
fun.
Once again, if the fish that you're on are not biting, move to a different school.
Correct. Even in the boat, same thing.
Yep.
A lot of times in the boat, when you roll up on your school, you'll see it on your side scan, or you might see it on the live scope or whatever. And they're going to scatter a little bit, but you just kind of find the area where you see a bunch, stop, get settled in, and they usually come right back. So you set up, get the spot lock on, get set up, get settled, start fishing, and then the fish come back to you, and then you start catching them. So
Oh yeah.
we will probably explore some other areas to find some better ones too.
Oh yeah.
But we seen this was kind of the area where there was a lot of them. And when I say a lot, I mean the side scan was lit up. Well, Ryder's finally on the board over here.
That's gonna be a keeper.
You think so? No, so. He's just a good fighter.
Oh.
Not so much. Dad does it. I know where you get that from.
What? No way.
I know where that comes from. So it's all right. It happens. They fight so good that it's hard to gauge the size of these fish. It kind of makes you mad sometimes.
Yeah.
It kind of makes you mad sometimes.
Trying to figure out what the heck that suspended fish is.
Well, I bet you're going to find out real fast.
Well, I'm hoping so.
Well, he's looking at you.
I'm looking, but oh, I might have his attention now.
Shh, quiet.
Come on.
Quiet.
Yeah, quiet on the set.
Quiet down. He's concentrating.
Come on. Come on.
Quiet on set.
You know you can do it, bud. I'll turn the camera off if I have to. Come on.
That might be the ticket. Sometimes that is. Sometimes that is the ticket.
Ah. cat and mouse and come on.
He's thinking about it, looking at it, thinking about it.
He's not
Oh, I got you.
gonna do it.
Got a little too close to me, Ryder. Just like ice fishing. They swim into you sometimes. All right, you're good now. You're good to go.
Oh man.
He's licking it.
Yeah.
He's licking it.
Are you gonna eat it?
Well, he's got to be.
He's just. Come on, bud. I should have a GoPro on the screen so you can see how into it he was. It felt like I was lake trout fishing.
Yeah, he turned and stared at it for a very long time, but unfortunately.
He did not do it. Unless I just couldn't feel it or see it. I got a whole bunch of ice on the tip of the rod.
Yes, it is still chilly.
But yeah, we wanted to come up to Fairmont, give you guys another video since we can't do ice reports anymore because there's no ice now.
We didn't have to give you a last ice or ice. This is our ice out report, as in it is gone. It's March 22nd, and the ice is gone, and it's been gone for a few days, but we just haven't had a chance to get over here just yet.
Yeah, been too busy, and then we had a blizzard and rain and wind.
We're going to try to keep the videos flowing, but it gets tougher for Aaron and I when we start working and getting going, so.
It does. I wish it didn't get tougher, but
going to do our best with trying to get you as many videos as we can throughout the season, but we both go back to the real world and have to do our real jobs.
yeah.
So we get to work in a lot of hours, so the fishing, we become fishing on the weekends, or if we can sneak away during the week once or twice, we might, but it's tougher.
Yeah, it's a lot tougher.
A lot tougher, but we'll do our best. As long as we have your guys' support, we really appreciate it.
Definitely.
The ice season was great. I hope we can keep it going into this open water season.
You know, and we are planning to fish the walleye opener. I don't know who all is going to be there, if we're going to be on 2 boats, but we'll be there. Fish the walleye opener in Spirit Lake.
And we will be venturing to Chamberlain sooner or later. We just don't know when. It'll be kind of just a random let's go kind of thing.
Probably
is what it'll be.
That's what it'll end up being.
But we will be going there again. Give you guys another one of those videos. That was fun last year.
I'm hoping that we can go for 2 days.
Yeah, a couple days would be fun. Not be strapped on driving for the day, you know, leaving at 1 in the morning and then leaving at 2. You know, leaving at 1 o'clock in the morning, getting back about 9 o'clock at night. So it was kind of a,
you know, which I don't mind leaving that early and going there fishing, but I want to leave that early, go fish, and then stay the night and be able to fish another day.
Yes. We learned so much the first day, and we would have had the next day, we would have had a pretty good morning.
Oh, yeah.
But we had fun. It was fun. Caught a lot of fish. Unfortunately, we couldn't find the 15-inchers, enough of them, but
yeah, couldn't find enough of the keepers,
but it was still fun. Caught a lot of walleye.
Definitely.
And hope to do that again.
That is for sure.
Doubled up.
Doubled up? You got one back there?
Yep.
Oh boy. Attaboy. No, we haven't changed much of our tactics. We're still using the Pilkies.
Yeah, well, that's what's working right now. The fish are still deep, schooled up nice, so I mean,
Pilkies.
Don't fix it if it ain't broke.
That's right. We're still using the red spikes.
Yeah. A lot to do with that is there's not much bait anywhere yet.
Yeah, nobody's transitioned over yet. They're not ready for us, so. But Justin will be. Don't worry. The bait shop here in town, he will be ready. He will have your minnows, your worms, everything that you need to catch.
This?
Oh boy, we got our first.
No, there's another nice keeper
Yellow
yellow.
going in the box. Weird saying keeper yellow.
Right? those never went hand in hand.
No.
I mean, everything used to be a keeper.
And then counting the fish, you know, we did that at the end of our trips to see how many we caught. But now trying to keep track and make sure that we're not over the limit.
Yeah.
Is different, but we got a long ways to go, so we're all right yet.
Oh yeah.
We may get there today, but
next year it's going to be a little interesting seeing what our fish total ends up being for ice season.
yeah, it's gonna be a little tougher.
Because I think we're going to have to reach what we did this year, I think we're going to have to take 340 people out.
Which, I mean, that'd be great,
with
guys.
100% limits.
If we can do it, which we were 100% this year, or this season, when it came into effect.
Right.
That's one thing that's nice about it is we can say we're 100% on the limits.
Yeah, 100% limit.
Every time that we went out, which I think we had 3 or 4 trips with the limits, and everybody went home with their limit, including us as well. So.
Yep.
And then I had that last group that I took out where they had, like I said, the more numbers, you know, this ice season, I know we just getting into open water, we can already talk about the next ice season, but you know, the more people you bring, the more quality fish you can take home. I mean, they took home, you know, 210 just beautiful fish, you know, 8-9 inch average, some over 10.
Man, I like open water fishing.
So it's
you get one up there too?
It's worth your.
This one's a keeper, I think.
Do you think it is? Oh yeah.
Mine wasn't.
That one is. Ryder gets one for the box. Bet you can't make it.
No, I ain't making that.
Oh, I bet. Give it I mean, come on.
Give it a toss. Bank shot.
It's all your bank though if you're gonna do it.
He might smack you guys in the face.
The bank is open. Just don't overthrow it. The bank is open. Here it is. Don't get closer. This is... Oh, bank shot.
Look at that.
Nailed it. Attaboy. The college recruits will be calling shortly. Oh. It does feel good.
Man.
Fishing, not football or
My
anything.
fingers, ever since putting them in the water, I don't think they ever got this cold during the winter.
That's the weird part about it, but mine are warming back up now all of a sudden. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good for you.
I got the sunshine on my side.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the shade.
That sun's it's powerful.
yeah,
It is.
college recruits do call. They'll more than likely be for fishing.
They'll be calling for the fishing team. Yeah, that'd be all right though. I think that'd be cool.
There you go.
That'd be cool.
Heck yeah.
You do like to fish for bass, so you could definitely get involved in that.
Well, I think I'm gonna turn the camera off for a little bit here, save on battery because it is still cold out.
They don't want to hear us blabber for 3 hours straight.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't want to listen to us talk that long.
But it's fun. We're out, we're catching.
Oh yeah.
We might explore some other areas just for fun, see if we can find some better quality ones, but what I'm seeing on the screen is going to be hard to leave right now.
Yeah, well, and the quality's there. It's sorting. It's like anything.
It's just like everything. You know, you don't always catch monster bluegills or crappie every time. You got to sort through them. Same with the yellows.
Yep.
It's fun.
Yep.
Man, it's fun. Well, look at them all.
All right. I know. There's a whole pile of them. All right, guys. I don't know what's going on with the GoPro, but the rest of our videoing and outro is unable to download. It's supposedly on there, but I don't get any picture, don't get any volume, nothing. So I'm just going to do a quick little outro here in my shop, and it was a fun day. Sorry it took a little bit longer getting the video posted than I wanted it to, but I was trying to get the actual footage so I didn't have to do an outro in my shop. But with that being said, it was fun. Thank you guys for coming along with us, watching the video, watching all of our videos. It means a lot to us, seeing all the views, all the interaction with you guys, the comments, the likes, the shares. It means a lot. So don't forget to check out our online store. Get you guys some sweet merch for this spring. Make sure that you go and get your bait from, well, any mom and pop bait shop. But Justin up there at Summers, I know he's going to be, I believe, if I read it right, he's open this weekend. He'll have bait. It's going to be a little bit cooler, maybe a little wet this weekend, but I'll bet the fish are still biting. But I suppose I won't ramble on and make this outro a whole long thing. But anyways, we thank you guys for watching our videos. Make sure to get out fishing. Keep watching our stuff. Please, please subscribe. It'll help us tremendously. That being said, tight lines, everybody.